What's up, chat? Alright, so the reason I had no mic last time is I just didn't feel good. No, my sword! But when I logged in just now, I saw that the new update dropped. We won't be able to do anything for that for a minute, but I'll tap in as soon as I can. We lost one right there. Hopefully all these sheep stay alive and the wolves have a little self-control. But essentially we just built this little area last year. You know, you got your lanterns. I got the main crib. You know, you got the storage room, which is where I was just at. You have where I was mining. And I'm going to clear out my inventory. And we're just going to mine. I'm also going to plant some wheat so I can start farming. Kind of tapped out at the moment, too, to be honest. I've been having a pretty bad week. But, you know, we just got to get through it sometimes, y'all. We just got to get through it. And I hope we can get more copper, because I actually really like using it for building. I also realize you have to have coal to craft copper lanterns. Like, you can't just use a copper lantern on a regular torch. I thought that was so stupid. I hope they fixed that. No, they didn't. They didn't fix any of that. I mean, we do have the spear. I don't want to waste nothing on that. Not yet. We just got established. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have not an ounce of bones. I'm not gonna wax these, but I do like going around because it looks satisfying. Like, look at that. Hold on. Go over here. Let's say that one right there shouldn't have any issue. I literally placed that at the end of the screen. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back to the strip mine. I hope people join, you know, tap in, that'd be really cool. But they might not. And that's cool too. Sooner or later, what I would like to do is not talk to myself for 2 hours. But on a real note, I do plan on turning this into an actual, like, series that, like, not stream, but, like, I turn these into videos once I get my capture card set up. But the way I've been making these videos is I've been streaming, like, actual games, editing them down into, like, for real videos. And one day, I'd absolutely love to do that for other games that aren't on the PlayStation. I've had my capture card for a while, but I'd like to get my laptop in order before I do anything else. Because, you know, I have to stream on my TV if I want to use any of my other games that I have. Because we have PS5 games to get through. We have some Switch games to get through. We have a little bit of Wii U games too. So, that's not a great start. Also, someone told me last stream that this wasn't hardcore. Buddy, buddy. Ooh, that's actually really convenient. Anyway, buddy, what are the hearts then? Pretty sure those are hardcore. I forget who said it. I sent the screenshot to somebody. I forgot who said it. But somebody I know on a personal level was like, this isn't hardcore. And I didn't really think anything of it, because I'm like, I didn't really pay attention. Because I just lost another hardcore world that I was working on. I was pretty sad. It was a personal one. One that I probably wasn't going to show off. And then we have this one that looks 8 times better. Because it looks like a little community type area. Eventually what I want to do is just start building for the hell of it. You know, maybe we get some pale oak and just build like a standard cottage. That'd be kind of cool. Or maybe we build like, I don't know. Go look at any of these crazy Minecraft worlds where people are building like harbors and stuff. That's kind of what I eventually want to get into. The only reason I came back was so I can get a bucket for water. And to put the lanterns away, because we don't need them. Also, last stream was probably the craziest thing ever. I was for real freaking out when I got 2 tridents back to back. My dumb self, we already had a water bucket. I just wasted time. Uh, Eventually, what I'd like to get into is building an enchanting area. But for that, we need cherry wood. And I haven't typed my world into a seed thing yet. Or like gone and like typed in the same seed, went on creative and figured it out. Something I might do. I've been working a lot, so I don't really have the time to. But I'll do that soon. Just go on creative and figure out all the weird things that are in the world that I haven't had the chance to look at yet. I'm surrounded by ocean and an oak forest. I don't like the new dog noises. I figured I'd just establish that real quick. The dog noises are dick. Okay, I dug into that. The dog noises suck. Don't let nobody tell you different, because they do. Mojang was not needed. I was about to say, how long? I was about to say, anyone even here? I was about to look. I've only been live for like 8 minutes, and people don't typically join until like 30 minutes in. So now what we are going to do is we are going to go mining. The thing about the first video for this is I'm going to have to voice over it, so it's going to take a lot longer since I just didn't feel like I wasn't like sick, I just didn't feel right, if that makes any sense. And yesterday I had to work. Today I just didn't have to work. Anyway, we're just gonna get started. So now we're just gonna. Hell yeah. Uh, okay. So now we're in the same spot. Ah, fuck. You just assaulted me with that shovel, dick. So now we're at the point where we just gotta mine whatever we see because we have nothing. And I'm not gonna mine redstone until we need it. If we don't need it, why am I gonna sit here and mine redstone? That's pointless. We get one update and the caves instantly become. What do I do? It's enchanted. What do I do? Why is he rolling up on me like that? Yoink. I think a zombie walking regularly in this game is slightly more terrifying. Ah, fuck. Dude, this spear is dead. Bane of arthropods? There's no fucking spiders down here. That's useless. At least I got the new weapon. I mean, I could have for real crafted that up in the base. I didn't even need to like come down here just for that, and I didn't. You're supposed to, oh, I don't like you. Ooh, I don't like you. Just because you're popping your shit at me, I don't like you. Yeah, let's do that instead. Ooh. Horde of creepers with a zombie was not on my list of bullshit today. My list of bullshit typically involves waking up, getting absolutely nothing done, going to work, and being tired the entire day through. They didn't need me at work today, so I was like, fuck it. I'm gonna stay home. Ooh. I'm sorry I'm not freaking out over the diamonds right now. I'm just trying to lock in and survive. You know what? We have the spear. Why don't we? Oh, fuck. It's just a creeper. I'm not too worried about the creeper, even though I kind of should be. It's funny how half the things in this game you could just completely cancel out with a shield. The zombie didn't go for a sing. Actually, no, he went for the jab attack every time. I don't know if there's a mechanic with the jab attack or not, or what's going on. That'd be really cool for combat. They like made it to where it cancel out the shield, kind of like the Piglin Brute. Because I think that's the one that cancels your shield. It's got like the gauntlet and shit. That's how I lost my other world. If that's what he's called, I don't remember. Is the creeper? Like, he's not here no more. This fucking skeleton is, though. Alright, no more diamonds. Except for that one little patch over there, which I'll go grab too. I'm actually doing... Let me grab that. I'm actually doing quite well down here. Other than when I was trying to fuck around to test the spear. You know, whatever. Also, if anyone's curious, I haven't deleted not one world. So if everyone's like, oh, can we go back to the OG stream world? We totally could. We could at some point or another. Honestly, I don't know why I haven't just done that. We are a lot more advanced there than we are right now. Actually, who the fuck am I kidding? We didn't even have windows in the storage area. I was too lazy to go grab windows or like glass to make windows. Alright, so we've lit up every spot in here. Now, in terms of over there, I don't really know. I just kind of a quick run around. Also, the cool thing about every block I mine goes right back to building. So eventually, all the bullshit we get down here is going to be used for something. Now, I just was hoping we get more copper, because I don't like wasting iron right now to make lanterns. When I build the iron farm, that's gonna be different. Alright. Low-key might start animating again, I'm not even gonna lie. I've been having a little bit of passion for animation. I do have like an animation I've been working on for a while, on and off. But framing is a bitch, man. Like not the animations you've seen on the channel. Like I'm talking fully like detailed. Frieza, Goku. I don't know who does the audios for the AI videos, but I've seen the little art thing on TikTok, and I've like recreated the frames to the best of my ability animation wise. And I am going to give credit obviously when I post it. But dude, it's been a fucking pain in the ass. Like, major respect to the person who drew those. Like, for the reference. Pain in my ass. Animation on a bum-ass iPad. Well, not really a bum-ass iPad. From a bum-ass guy. Takes a lot of fucking patience. Animation is not for the weak. So, kudos to the guy who drew those, and I used the frames as reference. Particularly on Frieza, because I don't ever draw Frieza. He's just one character I don't typically draw. But anyone who's like really good at drawing Frieza, kudos to you, man. He's a pain in my ass to draw. Wait for it. He knows I'm here. Not gonna lie, Eminem's career and his close friend Bizarre, like their like friendship needs to be studied because it is hilarious. And I just kind of realized that, dude. It is fucking hilarious. You know the video? It's like the song is like, I fucking hate you, Justin. Your album. That song. Eminem is literally driving the car in the music video. When he's talking about going to Ontario, I just popped a pill. That song, for how wild it is, genuinely needs to be studied. No torch will ever go to waste. Also, could I, if I use vibrant visuals to my advantage, and if I throw a torch in a hole, will the hole light up? Never had to test that before. Also, I'm just not freaking out over diamonds because I've literally been playing this game for years. Oh my god, diamonds! It's kind of gone now. Same with netherite too. I stayed up all night New Year's Eve like 3 years ago mining netherite. So, so much fucking water. Anything I can get is this. This isn't my waterfall, but it's a waterfall. The, the sounds those things make, dude. They're like one of the most useless mobs ever unless you really like building. The fuck are you gonna use a glow squid for? What would you ever use a glow squid for? I don't even know what they do. Oh no, they make the fucking glowing frames. I think it is. I think that's all they do. That's so fucking useless. I got one of my wishes. More copper. Alright. We're finally back in my fucking tunnel. Holy, alright, we didn't get anything groundbreaking in there, except for 8 diamonds. That's pretty cool. We can pretty much craft the basics for the enchanting area. And hopefully all that shit grew while we were up there. just so I could build like an area for them to be at. Like I'm gonna have to do a lot of fucking like what is it, terraforming? But like that's like the least of my worries. Also, I should probably fix my settings real quick. I only turned off my settings for the screenshot for the thumbnail. Because if I can make a really good thumbnail for y'all, I want to. Like, that's me. I want to make a good thumbnail. Shit, we're on day 10. Shit, man. Also, I haven't streamed midweek in a long time, so I'm not gonna get anyone to show up. Uh, does anyone even still follow the Twitch? Be honest, I don't care if no one fucking follows the Twitch. I haven't streamed on there in 2 months. You either do, you don't. I don't really care at this point. Twitch was kind of a temporary arrangement to begin with, but if I ever really want to lock in with Twitch again, I will let y'all know as creator to viewer. Because at the end of the day, I'm here for what you guys want as an audience. I'm here for y'all. So if you want to be like, don't play this, this game's fucking trash. Cool. Unless it's like Pikmin streams. Y'all gonna sit through my fucking Pikmin shit. That's literally my favorite game of all time. Y'all are gonna be sitting through that. I won't even lie to you. I should probably invest in a third furnace. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 9. I don't know how to fucking count apparently. Jesus. I'm gonna use that for charcoal. Cause hold on, let me. You can go in there. You can go in here. One day we'll have a goated ass auto smelter. I should probably update the storage area a tiny bit because we are getting more items. And we have room for 2 more solid double chests. What we're gonna do is 4 planks. I swear Minecraft is the only reason I'm good at multiplication. And even then, that's kind of a stretch. Because I'm shit at math. I know how to count the paper, though. I'll give y'all, I know how to count paper. Everybody know how to count fucking paper. I'm not mentally ready for the terraforming project that I'm gonna have to. Oh shit, I had an empty chest here the whole time. Those should have went in there. I should have. Well, dope thing is we got a new tool, or we have the new weapon. I can't believe that shit just dropped. I seen a bunch of videos on it earlier. I didn't know it dropped. I thought it was fake. Like I seen Mojang's little post where they have like the trading cards or whatever for each new mob. So glad we have zombie horses now. I can finally live out my dream of having one in survival. If that's how it works. Which I don't see why it wouldn't. I'm assuming it'd be the same mechanic as the group of the skeletons. We have your skeleton men. They pop up with their skeleton horses in the thunderstorm and shit, and you have like a chance to get like 4 skeleton horses. Doing silent math to myself here. We are gonna use the bones to grow the stuff. But for now, that's pretty dope. Like, in concept, the spear is pretty cool. I just don't need it. Is there even a netherite? I'll get the netherite one. Listen, I want to do everything in this Let's Play. Or whatever this is. This world, I want to do everything in. And I don't think this storage area is going to last us very long. I might turn this into something else once I get a better one. Which, wherever area there's like pathways to, I'm not going to mess with too much. Like over here, I got to cover all that up. That's terrible. Just put those in there. I'm sorry, chat. I need the sheeps. I actually need the sheep. Eventually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have like an area where that storage room will be for everything that isn't blocks. So like shit like glow awaken vines, plants, food, what have you, like that type of stuff. Then I should have. I'm gonna have like a larger storage area for just blocks. Poor baby pig. probably am going to cover this river. It's not needed. This body of water, it doesn't even go anywhere. It was cool to have like an infinite water source on the nearby. It's just not needed. Honest to God, it's just not needed. Guarantee you this is going to look so much better once we actually get it done. I'm going to go dig the dirt patch. I think there's a dirt patch down here. I'm going to dig out the entire dirt patch that's in this staircase, because I know there's one in here. I think it's this next, yup. Because this is where I got my first little bit of iron very early on in the stream. I low-key might steal some of my older designs for buildings. Because they weren't bad. The worlds just didn't last very long. Ooh, and I just found more iron by doing all that. Alright, so that was literally the entire dirt patch. And now we have... more iron. I don't know why I couldn't get that out. Chad, I gotta be honest. Last couple days have kind of been trash, and I think I said this earlier. But just for reference, the last couple days have been trash. I'm... It's too soon. It's just way too soon. Is there another dirt patch in here? I don't remember. If there is, that'd be really cool, though. Because I don't want to have to destroy what I've already worked on for terraforming, because it already looks really nice. Yes, there's dirt. I need more dirt. Oh, yeah. This tunnel alone, or like where I've like strip mined and like dug the staircase, I think has supplied me with the most dirt possible. I think that's about to end because, yeah, it leads me right back into there. So, how much dirt was that? Two stacks plus 10 total? Cool. I should be able to get what I need to do done, but I doubt it. Plus, I have that whole other stack in the chest anyway, so it's not like it matters too much. It's just super inconvenient. I have to use all my dirt. The one time I don't throw away dirt, too. It's pretty funny. I mean, I could dig some of the dirt out from, like, the little room that I have, like, right at the surface, but that gets dicey. That gets real dicey. I forgot I don't have auto jump on. Yeah, there's not a lot of dirt I can dig up from that spot. Anyway, uh, this looks like shit, so we're just gonna cut it off like right here, kinda. And I don't remember if I placed any of this dirt over here. Yeah, I did. Man. We've gotten a chunk of terraforming done. Because most of this land is like super flat, which is why I think I stayed over here initially. But I kind of regret staying over here because it's been a huge pain in my ass to build. And I kind of covered all the land that isn't like tree bound still. Alright, so we have gotten a chunk of this done, which is pretty cool. But we are completely out of dirt, except for the one stack, which I'm about to go grab said one stack after I speak. I wish I could go to sleep IRL, but you know, I have an audience. I have a job. Oh my God, don't say the J word. Anyway, I just heard a crazy ass noise outside, and I realized it's probably the neighbors shoveling their snow. Which I thought they were dead, to be honest. They hadn't left the house in like 3 days. I was about to go check on them, just out of respect. I don't know them, but it's like, are y'all okay in there? Are y'all good? Because nobody's left the house in 3 days. I know it's none of my business, but as a neighbor, I want to make sure y'all are okay and just leave. But I heard that's probably them making noise. All right, so it's like completely green. Caught me off guard, dude. The thing was completely green. Uh, oh, I don't know if I was ever live on the world I made the iron farm in, but I realized why it won't work. Because the villagers weren't sleeping in the correct beds. Everything else worked. It just the beds. That's the only reason the farm wasn't actually working. And I realize that now after I made the iron farm the exact way in creative. And I'm gonna steal the design again. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna steal the design again. But I'm probably actually gonna like build an interior for it instead of just having it sitting on the surface. Because if I had it sitting like that, it's gonna break the minute a zombie walks in the proximity of it. You know, we got no more dirt after this, man. I said my life is garbage. I'm about to take it out on you. I don't know. I forget where I heard that shit from, but that shit was kind of funny. He's like, my life is garbage. I'm gonna take it out on you. Like, poof. You hear that button mashing I'm doing? No shot. That's all the dirt. Look at that too. Looks so much nicer over here. I just won't be able to build anything underground over there. I mean, nah, we can't do that to this section. I mean, certain parts of it we could like trim. Like I could trim down some of this. Or just a little bit more dirt. This doesn't exactly fix the problem of I just don't have any dirt right now. And I could also just take most of the chunks that are kind of outwards. There's cows here. There's an extra dirt right there. Hey, y'all remember that show with the fucking hands? What was it, Ubi? Y'all remember that shit, bro? The fucking kid show on, I think, Nickelodeon, I think it was. Dude, that was nuts. That show was outrageous. It's just talking hands with little fucking googly eyes on them. And I don't know why I'm thinking about it now, but that shit was wild, bro. Fucking Ubi needs to be studied. There's an episode where the dad had went out somewhere, and then the fucking, the friend, I don't know why the friend in every kid's show is the fucking babysitter. I don't know why. It's always the fucking babysitter. It's always like one of the main characters' friends, the fucking babysitter. I always found that so outrageous. But I don't know. Maybe that's just me tripping. But I always thought that show was fucking weird. Motherfucker Ubi was always talking about himself the third person. You'd be like, Ubi food? I'm like, what the fuck? 8-year-old me was appalled by that shit. He's like, Ubi this, Ubi that. And I'm like, what the fuck? It's funny now, but bro, at the time I was in shock. I thought the only person that talked about themselves in the third person was fucking Majin Buu. And I didn't even know who that was yet. That's the funniest part. I didn't even know who that was yet.